everybody. So this is some stuff I was working on. These are some towers for the atmosphere. It's a plasma ring. It goes into the clouds and it stays up there and it accelerates in a ring-like motion. It has different phases, obviously, that has different nuclear charges on the top ring and nuclear charges on the bottom ring. So it's like negative, positive. On the top is positive, negative, positive, negative. And it oscillates in the whole ring, and it makes currents accelerate around the ring with these different accelerating currents. Some accelerate the same way, or they accelerate in opposite ways. And like since we can make them accelerate in opposite ways, sustaining a current in the clouds, we can make different constant collisions into the clouds. We can make a spherical like interaction, or you can just make a spiral like interaction, you know, with the accelerator, and we can do a lot of cool things with the mass associated with the clouds. And the clouds can cover up like a large quantity of the planet, sometimes like half the world or like multiple countries at once. So I mean, like with the mass associated with the nuclear tools, the tools would be able to do a lot, not only scaling the density of the atmosphere, but also using the mass associated with the astronomical things that we can do. I'll make different atomic charges to space. You can even make different types of warp effects, since the charge like interaction will start sparking around the tool, and the core would like obviously make magnetic flux very apparent from the activations being above us. You know what I mean? And then streams would come, and for my machine nuclearly sustaining um, different types of activation from the starting point using the core and the clouds. So it's a electrostatic investigating tool, atmospheric density tool. I mean, you can use it in a lot of other ways too. It's just an introduction to the atmosphere. I have a lot of other atmospheric tool like ideas, so no worries. This is one. It was showing how it elevates up at different levels in the atmosphere, and that's how it looks. It has a top part and it has a center part that moves up and down to go in different areas around different associated charges, or to sustain different types of like you know nuclear reactions, because a nuclear reaction is going to happen completely differently or like in millions of ways along with the clouds, because the clouds will always be a nuclear charge every time, since we see the nuclear energy um, from the excitation or the nuclear x-rays. We'll be able to do a lot of cool things, and this will introduce us to another universe basically, and the microgravity that it sustains, and the nuclear stabilities of like ion channels from the constant collisions making a sphere. It could be a sphere of light, or it could be a sphere of gas. It can just be a sphere, many different types of spheres, or it can be like, since it would just be a disk-like if it's just accelerating, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's really cool. People will love it, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it'd be something that's completely new to the world, the ground hasn't seen and or explored, because all the nuclear reactions that would be mechanically applied with my machines around different sectors of the country and or in multiple states, we will observe the nuclear reactions, and plus with the same storm, that's over multiple states, we'll be able to make spherical energies around this perimeter or this area. It'll be like a 400, 500 mile radius, or like 1,000 mile radius of different types of spherical reactions using the same storm. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it'd be great. I can't wait to show you all the loving that I'm going to be doing here in the universe, in America, maybe some other countries too. You never know. I could probably, you know. Anyways, loving my robot here, providing it for the ground to explore the core like never before. You know what I mean? Loving. Get the real love. Get the real deep space tools.